Hi, baby. Hi. I'm Leather Rokk. Welcome to my channel. This is Garfield. And welcome to a fashion show for Indian pants. Some of these might be their pajamas. And I actually did take notes, but they're covered up by bags of clothes right now. Some of these are pants from Salwar Kameez. Please don't scratch my face off. And I got 2 bags full of pants I'm about to show you. Alright. And first I'm going to give Garfield some Temptations cuts. Okay? Now, these are the first things I'm showing you. And these are actually, they say size extra large, so they're very, very roomy. And this looks like some kind of domestic spandex, honestly. But here's the next thing I'm going to show you. Some very, very, very beautiful pants that go with a matching tunic. And I just might show you the tunic, or I might not. I'm not going to put all full bunch of garments. The focus of this is going to be on the pants. Right? And good kitties. Good kitties. We love it. When kitties are good kitties. I need you to be a good kitty. Can you be a good kitty? I hope so. Good, 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 good. And I hope you're going to be a good kitty. Now these, I don't know whether I have them on backwards or not. And you know, in the off chance that I do, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time trying these on the other way. But suffice it to say, you wear something long and matching over top of, and let me see if it's easily accessible or not. Oh, I think this is the one that matches it. I think. Oh, aren't these just so pretty? And I'll put this here and I'll show you what the matching thing will look like. But these are very baggy and very loose. And these are very well constructed. One thing I noticed with these trousers, there's a very big difference in the quality and the details of how they're constructed. This actually has a panel on them. They're very comfortable, and they could fit a very wide range of sizes. The only thing is you get a silhouette that's very baggy, and I would much prefer a silhouette that actually shows more of the body shape. Okay, next pants. Oh, and another thing that I'm going to include this is a pair of pants that I already had that I thought would actually fit so many of the basic aesthetic parameters that I noticed most of these pants seem to have in common. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you are these trousers here. Again, I'm not sure if the difference between the front and the back. and you have already, maybe last month, you saw the tunic that actually does match this, and it's a perfect match. It's interesting how it's really so tight at the ankle that it's actually a wee little bit of a challenge to get it over the foot. But other than that, this is where it would be to their advantage to have a little bit of some kind of spandex or something in with this to make it a little bit easier to, I would imagine sitting might be a little constrictive. On to the next trouser. This is something that instead of having an elastic waist, this has a drawstring. And this is a pant that definitely looks like a one size fits a very wide size range. Alright, this is interesting. This pair of trousers actually has a tag in the back, so I can tell the front from the back. This has a drawstring that's on the side. And you can see it's quite form-fitting from the ankle on about here. I'm pulling it back down here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this drawstring up, and I'm going to see what we come up with. I love this shade of green, and I have a number of things, long tunics, that have shades of this green in them. So just imagine this layered with something long over it. And at least this is very easy on, easy off, except for how tight it is at the ankle. I want you to see just how tight this is. Alright. And you could see if you have any kind of calf muscle development, it's going to, we here in America, I think we're so spoiled with the fact that they have, so much of our clothing has a little bit of stretch in them. You can have these wonderful skinny jeans that are tight, 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 form-fitting, and it has this little bit of spandex in it that just makes it hug every curve and every muscle, and it just embraces you. And when you're dealing with 100% natural fabrics, you don't get any give. And that could make dressing problematic. And it can also make things like sitting and sitting down and splitting seams. That is a real possibility. Okay, here's our next trouser. It's bright orange, and this has an elastic waist. And this, instead of having real tight ankles, this has a wider pant. So this should be a lot more comfortable and a lot quicker to get on and off. Oh. This is nice. how fast this was to put on. Nice. And, ooh, I'm trying not to step in these cat treats and get them grounded in the carpet. This is great. Layer this underneath your tunics, and you can sit down and it's comfortable. And this is what the leg looks like. Now, you know what this tells me? This tells me that you can go ahead and use your color coordinated pajama bottoms. If you have these really groovy plaids that you know the colors would match the colors in these long tunics, that would look really awesome. Oh, nice and comfortable. Okay. Okay, here's the next pant. This is interesting. I love this vivid blue color. Kind of looks like a friend of mine's car. This has, now this is kind of an outlier in that it has very well made elastic waistband, but it also has a real professional seal, like some of the better made trousers I've seen. And this has a zipper that goes down the side. So, isn't that interesting? And looks like, well, let's see how narrow the ankles are. I'll tell you what it's like to put them on. Alright, the sides, it may have a side zip, but it doesn't have a tag to let you know front from back. So, I'm going to assume, since it's a side zip, the side should be on the left. I don't know if that's a given or not. Okay, you guys, see how loose this is? And I'm going to go ahead and zip this. And keep in mind there is still elastic in the waistband, but I'm going to carefully zip this so I don't pinch my skin, because it's never fun when that happens. Okay. Now I've got this hooked, and this is what this looks like. I love, 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 love the color. And can you imagine this with one of those tunics layered on it? But see, this is where, because this gives such a big baggy silhouette, I'm afraid that a lot of these outfits end up making the women look like they have no waist, they have no middle. It just gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and that's my issue with a lot of these silhouettes. That's why if you can do something to eliminate some of the bulk and streamline more things without sacrificing comfort. You don't want to cut your circulation off. You don't want to, you want to be able to move and things. See, the great thing about this is that I can hunker down, I can move, I can lift things, I can reach the things in the kitchen, which maybe that's part of the idea. Then again, I don't know if these are unisex trousers. A lot of these, because they are so shapeless, it seems to me that gender is irrelevant. I am going to give you two other options that may or may not be actual Indian pants. Well, I keep on calling it that, and I hope you guys don't think I'm being low class or disrespectful or something. It just, they could be kurti or kurta trousers. Kurti, I guess, denotes if they're females to be worn them. Kurta denotes if it's a male to be worn. But see, this is assuming that you're being very strictly following the gender intent of the clothing. And I understand, well, first of all, my own personal bias on this is I think that anybody, no matter what your gender is, should be able to wear anything you want. And that is how I feel about it. So to me, whether something is a man's thing or a woman's thing, if I like it, I wear it. That's it. But some people think if you're going to adopt something from a totally different culture, you should go out of your way to try to be as accurate as possible. And now, since you know this is obviously not my native-born culture, I'm not going to be giving any kind of accuracy. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I did a very perfunctory search before I did this so that I would maybe try to know the names of some of these outfits that I'm wearing. But I am a total newbie at this. I am coming at this from an attitude of I love fashion and I'm admiring all this beautiful stuff from all these faraway lands that have these really beautiful people that live there. And if I see something I think is beautiful, I'm going to say that I think it's beautiful, and if I get my hands on something, damn right, I'm going to wear it. So, okay, let me put something else on. Okay, now let's see how tight the ankle thing is compared to the other things. Okay, this is not anywhere near as tight on the ankles, so when you want to get something off fast, you can do that. That's another good thing about this. This reminds me a little bit of my mother's work pants when she used to work at the Trump Taj Mahal. They had these things, they were supposed to be sturdy enough so that you could machine wash them a lot of times. And the thing is, I was the machine. And, yeah, they seem to hold up pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to put these on. And these, I found these, scavenged these a number of years ago out here, but I think that they would look really great underneath some of these tunics. Okay, one of the things I really like about this is it's spandex, so it fits the body. I also like that it actually has a tag in the back so I can tell the difference between front and back. And I really like that with anything where it makes a difference. Now this is what it looks like when you actually have something that's form-fitting. Okay, and this I already eyeballed this with a number of those tunics that I got when I started getting a collection of those shirts. And I could see some perfect color matches with the scarf things, with some of the things that I have in this thing here, which is full of scarf things. Well, maybe not this thing specifically. Actually, this would work, but I have things with this exact shade of pink and fuchsia and stuff, and this color here. You know, I love how I can really get exact color matches with these beautiful jewel tones in these clothes. Now, I'm going to show you something else that you guys might be surprised, but that I swear seems to fit in with some of the basic aesthetics and the parameters and the comfort level of these trousers. And that would be the scrub pants. Big, baggy, loose, and loose around the ankle too. Scrubs. These are so much like some of the other pants that I've seen here. And And this is an exact color match for some of what I have. This is so comfortable for a very, very, very wide range of sizes. This color matches a lot of those things. But I'm going to show you a few other trousers that I got recently that I know will fit within these parameters, but also the colors will match. The style won't match, but the colors will. One of them is a recent acquisition. I was thinking of maybe putting together a St. Patty's Day outfit with this. But this, I think, there's no reason why you can't layer this under one of these tunics. This is comfortable, and it has a tag in the back. This is so comfortable, you guys. Oh. And it goes on like a wide-legged pant, even though, as you can see, it doesn't look wide-legged at all. And this will go under a lot of those tunics I have. Now, let's see what these look like. Okay. What do you think? This may look a little Christmassy to you, but I think this would have been fine for Valentine's Day, or any time where some red with some discreet green would be fine. I don't think it has to be Christmas. What do you think? But this would definitely go, and it's got pink in it. This would definitely go with some of those Indian shirts. Oh, I think we gotta get somebody who thinks he's smart sleeping underneath my closet. All right. Oh, the baby, I got baby. Yes, I got big baby. Oh boy, big baby. Who's not skinny, a big baby who's not small, not at all. So, what do you think of my clothes? This time, it's the trouser collection so far. I think that's what I have. So, and you know, I have purple velvet trousers, but I think that's kind of pushing it as far as what I can include in this. One of the things I don't like about them is that they don't fit totally comfortably up against the waist. And anything that's going to give any kind of bulge is not going to allow the tunics to flow properly. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to give you guys another video tomorrow, so stay tuned. Right? Say stay tuned. Bye-bye.